Hello, today I'm going to guide you through how to make your own free Vtuber model by using open source and free software. Like the first one I would recommend is Krita or anything else. You can create art by this, drawing or something, and then the main part will be focused on is how to modeling with inochi2D. And after you finish your model of some simple fixes and setting some parameter and something deforming and some stuff, and then you can use it and in Puppetstring. And originally I was thinking about Inochi session. However, I found Puppetstring has a very uh has a great user interface and understandable features there. Like you can find almost all the features you need for tracking. And alright, so this one is just something I want to add. And okay, let me show you all the layers. Okay, so this is a head, and here's front hair there, and separated, and for the eyes. And you don't need to separate your left and right in inochi2D actually, but just in case you got something is like left and right is separated, I'll separate left eye. Okay, this is left eyebrow and right eyebrow to show you the pairing function. And by the way, this is left, this is right. The model you're making is like a mirror of yourself, and upper eyelash, shadow. This just for showing you the copy to function we'll mention you later. And eyelash, the vertical eyeline, pupils, eye whites, and here's the nose. I just keep it simple. Upper lip, and then here's all the simplest separate and 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 that's all for this model where I'll be making today. Okay, so you save it to anywhere you know. I will be talking about the before we get into this. Here's all the parameters I use for this model based on camera tracking and a little microphone tracking, I suppose. Alright, so for the mouse part, where I will be making so this is a minimum amount of parameters. And like for mouth, we have open, poker, and smile, left and right. So here's our 4 parameters. And for the eyes, we have blink, left blink and right blink, and gas for only left eye and only right eye. So here's 6 parameters. Oh wait, eyebrow. And then head, we had rotate. And you can see this graph I make. The red is x-axis. Here's a positive direction, and here's negative. So head yawn is like something like this, and head pitch is like this, and head roll for z-axis is like this, and also like up and down, and left and right, and that's all we'll be making today. Alright, let's go back to here. Should I make this smaller? Yeah, I should, right? And up. What did I just move? It's okay, right? And okay, I decided I'll make this a little transparent. Can I? Oh my, it's just like a ghost. Okay. Anyway, you can see behind this model now. Alright. So thank you for downloading inochi2D. It's just very expensive to create, and the same goes for inochi2D. And yeah, okay. So first we import. You can import PSD or KI. Personally, I recommend you to import this because it's less buggy and open. Would you like to keep the structure or yes? Okay, so here we are. So you can like drag the bar here to like change the oaths. Before that, here you can have some setting here, and you have dark mode and light mode, which I'm blind. No, okay, dark mode, UI size, and undo history and some stuff, and here you can see here's a layout here. You can reset it and something, and you can show all the panels here you will need. Like timeline is for animation. We'll talk about it briefly later. And scroll setting, I don't know what that is. Scenes and parameters, nodes, history, inspector, which and logger, I don't know what is it. If you find that something is missing, just go here and you can find it. And then you can drag between the bars. You use your left click to adjust the layout, just like in other also software. And here you can change the background color so you can see things more clearly. And here, oh wait, okay, I should talk about this first. So you can like scale and adjust the position here. You can also hold your right click to drag, which is very different from most of the software, and use middle mouse button to zoom in, zoom out, and use your right click to a certain place, to a point, and you can see along the z-axis how many layers are they and what they are, and you can select them like this way. And then here you can see puppets. You can see the some information about it. You can set it here, and pixel per meter and some stuff. Point filter, you can try it. You can also turn off it at any time. And here's the place for you for showing the information. Okay, you can use your Ctrl A to select all the layers, and you can see this one is origin of each layer you select. And here you can have something like you can hide the orientation, hide it, and hide the outline, and hide the vertex, which is I believe is mesh only. But anyway, alright. And then if you let me save this. Save in the place you know, and the default is this format, and save. And then after save, you can here see your auto save. If your software accidentally crashed, you can at least have some progress at auto save. It really helps a lot actually. But saving each time before you make a big move is more reliable option, I would say. Alright, so let me tell you how to import a new layer. Hold on. So you select the node you would like to add more layers, and then you drag a PNG here, and then you move your mouse here, and it's imported. And then the displaying order of here is not the actual sorting order. It can be, but you can still like drag it everywhere, and the displaying order is still the same. Right? And then okay, let me. Yeah, I'll use this for example. So here's some basic transform. move left and right, and you can also hold shift so you can move it at with a rounded number. And here's this barely works because it's perspective, so the size won't change. And rotation, this is along the x-axis, which is this axis, and this is along the y-axis, so it will go narrow. Okay, let me show you. Okay, by the way, you can also double click and type in the number you want. And this one is rotate along the z-axis. You can also change it here. And scale this along x-axis, this along y-axis, and I believe you can also scale it with rounded number by holding shift and then okay. And here's sorting, which is the actual displaying order of your layers. So here, wait, we'll change the number to like 1, 2, and 3, and I believe the number I have to type in is like more than 25. Let's try 27. It didn't work. Let's try 30. Okay, it's at the back now. So you just try to try a number bigger than theirs amount, so it'll move to the back. Okay, and here's the here's you can, I don't know what this is. I know what this is. That's texture offset. I've never used this function before, but I don't know where I can use that, so I won't talk about it. And also, I don't know what this and this do, so if you do know, please do tell me. And here's, you can change something here, and you can change the color and stuff a little bit by using those. Okay, I'll keep it stay like this. And no, blending is just something you can see in some normal software, drawing software, and opacity, like everything has. And mask source, and well, up. Okay, what did it do? Did I change anything? I don't think so. Oh, by the way, Control Z to go back to last step, and Control Shift plus Z to go to the here redo. Okay, you can actually see there's so many like hotkey here you can use. Okay, there will be more hotkey later, and it was showing like here or something. It'll teach you how to edit it, I believe. Okay, this is one disadvantage of using dark mode, but I'll take it. Okay, so let's talk about mask. So you select the layer you like to this layer should be inside the character. So I'll select this and drag the layer you want it to be in, and just drag it. Hold your left click to drag it, and then from here, and then you can also change the order of this. Like, when you change the mode, there's a dodge mode, and you'll dodge it, and because many layer can have some parts at the same place, so you can change order here and something. We have some part of it head, and you can see it's not in the middle because this one is make it to it's not balanced, so I'll drag it out. So now recalculate origin. Okay, it's no more now, and I will like my hairs into using the head so I can adjust it together. And every time you do that, recalculate origin, and it'll helps a lot. And I would like to add this here as well. Recalculate. Remember, every time you change your structure, you have to recalculate the origin, or there will be problems when you transform use the node, and it cannot be redo. There's something you can redo if you make a wrong move here. The actually you can also look for the autosave and try to do it and in a earlier version. Alright, okay, save every time you okay. Let's add the parameters, shall we? So here there are 1D, 2D parameter and mouse shape. I don't know how to use this, so if you know, please do tell me. I only know the voice IUO part and the volume part, and I'll make it using like a 6 parameter for that, one for volume and others for mouth shape. But here we'll just use the simplest. Wait, let's make the first about eyes. Okay, so first we add one, and I would want this to be brown and save. And then before we start making anything, I would like configuring flip pairing. If you separate your left and right parts, you can drag it here and drag it here so it's a pair and save. Alright, it's a pair now, and then you have to add a mesh for it. The default are all like rectangle. It works, but I personally don't recommend it. And here you can have some default setting here, and you can just bake it, and it looks. Hold on. You can change it here and something, and also you can use squamentation here. You can also like just clip it and it looks like this. Maybe your screen is not a great choice, but anyway. And this tool will connect every point you just add. By the way, this is a vertex tool. Hold Control plus left click to add a point. And here's the I have to bake this. Oh, already baked. Here's the line tool. You can connect or delete a line. Use it, and also hold Shift to connect multiple points. And this one is you can drag to define a 2x2 mesh. Oops, why isn't it not working? Okay, hold on. You can drag to define a 2x2 mesh and double click to add more points and drag it, have some decent change. And this tool allows you to select a bunch of points and you can move it all together. And here's the flip tool. And flip will use that later. I don't know what this do. And this also the flip tool. And this is a mirror tool. It allows you to just mirror tool. And here's other mirror tool. I don't recommend you to open 2 mirror tool at once because sometimes it will cause some crash or something or some error you have to fix, and it takes a lot of time. And I personally prefer to do it like manually. I think it's a word because I added a bunch of points here to and more points I would like it to be, and I'll add extra point because if it's a curve, in my archer size something like a very very close line, like it might connect together. I don't like this, so I'll add one more point and I bake, and I delete the point, so I can have a clean mesh. I apply, and after we finish, okay, let me hide the front here. It's kind of block the view. Okay, after we finish the left side, the right side we can just like drag the left side here, copy mesh here, and flip. Whoop, not this. Flip and apply, and the other side is down as well. And then finally, we're going to here. So this is hold on. This is the first stage. This is the second stage. The first stage is default, but you can set this to default after you finish it. Anyway, I recommend you to just select the second one. So select the second state, and here's a couple tool. So here's a vertex tool. You can select a bunch of points and just hold your left click to drag it. Or here's a path tool, and here's a brush tool. You can change the size here, and also you can like drag it to change the size. And here's a double slash circle and rectangle one, and I don't know why it's not showing. Okay, I set to default, and the drag mode is only affect the points that in the range, and the flow mode is that you can move it and yeah, hold on, and then lasso selection, you can select a bunch of points, and then the tool will only affect the, the points that you're selected. Really useful actually. Alright, and the path tool. Okay, finally talk about path tool. So you can see at the bottom side, double click to add more points, and hold tab to confirm, and you can like okay, on set stage I would like it to move left. Move left? Okay, I think it's good enough. And okay, let me adjust it a little bit. Yeah, and then here you can also like there's a bunch of setting here, mirror, which well now you set here, but I will use it later, and the interpolation mode, where okay, the default is liner, which will move like this. However, if you set it to near this, it will move like this. And if you set it to cubic, it'll like the dramatic change will move like here, and here it'll like more subtle and stuff. It's like a curve, like a first stage, second stage, first stage, and if there's a 0 and 1, and it's moved like this, and liner is like this, and step is like here's a jump continuity here, and I personally will keep it, and yeah, let's make it cubic. All right, and here's a tool. It'll only showing the selected node, which is F1, and all right, we're done. Okay, let's save, and then we add another node. Oh, hold on, I forget to add a lesson add property. You can also change the value here, by the way, and you can add more points here also, and drag it. I'll type in to have it more points and stuff. I wanna do that because sometimes it'll make it a little laggy, and it's not unnecessary. Okay, copy and paste and horizontal flip, and it should be doing great. Okay. here I have to talk about it. Yeah, shadow. And if you want to use the copy to function, they should have sand mesh, exactly sand, at least very alike mesh, or it will not have that function. I prefer to make all the similar kind of mesh a group and give it a color so I can tell what that is for. Alright, rename. Alright, okay. Next, we're making like a blink here. Blink. Blink left. I save and then the first thing I'll do is I'll hide this and hide. Oh wait, I haven't masked the this to this. Okay, let me. So it'll only display in the range there. And wait, save, and then I will hide this first so I can have a better sense about what it should be. And eyelash here, and I'll select this only left part of it, and then I will use a tool here a little bit, tab, and close. What it should look like. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, and I will like them. Why does it look like that? This looks round. No. 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 Oh no. Oh my. Right. No, no, no. You can struggle here, or you might run out of time. Oh. Uh, uh, no. 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 Alright. That's okay. That's not okay. Okay. That's good enough. Alright. Okay. And take a look how it works here. And hold on, I think this like ah. Alright. Anyway, fuck it. Wait, that's all. And then we select both the layers, and then here we move this a little bit so it'll have the is this here, and then we choose this, copy it to this, and it'll have the set move. Alright, and then next I'll make this this one. So that is, and then move it. No, tip. Okay, I found it. And it's here, and it's here, it's here, and okay, good enough. Okay, and this one as well. I will select this. Now the reason why I select that is because if I don't, there will be some problem using the path tool. So I will still select it. Just in case there might be some features. Something happen. Something very wrong. Alright, and then you like adjust it so it's like a line. Alright, okay, let's see how it looks. Ah! Okay, No problem. Looks just fine. Save. And then here I write finally, and like that what we just do. Select it, and then we move it. So we shrink it under the eyelash. Under the eyelash. And then look, we have one side almost down, and I would say most of VTubers they'll shrink a little bit when they're close, and so I'll do that as well, so it looks more real. Is it more real? I don't think so. It's yeah, I do study a little for it. Anyway, it looks like this. Makes sense, so. Alright. And after we finish the left side, we can and add another side. Save, and then we copy and paste the horizontal flip. And it's done. It's done. And also the flip function, you can also flip so it's already it'll like close one in the first state and open the second state. And you can also set these as a starting position, and when you refresh it, it'll stay here. However, it's not correct for me. So yeah, so I will like make it like this, and okay, let me drag it into the group. Alright. And after that, we're doing gaze. Yes, the parameter names in Puppetstring is like XX, XY, left and right. Okay, so I'm naming this still, and it's for the left side, and save. Okay. Let me duplicate it and give it another name. Okay. We're making left first, so you select this and you select a layer, and here at the when you look up, you look up. When you look down, you look down. Easy, right? Yeah, I feel it's too down. Okay. Look left. And then it will automatically give you a triangle. I mean rectangle move, and it's not natural, so I will move it back a little bit, so it will not have some unhuman emotes, right? And then personally, after this, I will like make it like this, so it looks more cool. It looks cooler, I would say, way cooler. All right, and we finished, and it can move now. Yippee! Okay, and then we copy this and horizontal flip, and the right eye is moving. However, it looks a little round, so we can like just flip Y. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Flip X is this. Okay. So now it looks normal now, and then we drag it into the group, and the parameters for eyes is done now, and next we're moving to mouth. Alright, and because it's for like open, I'll flip it so it's really is open now. And then smile. Okay, and so when smile, your eyes, I believe it also moves a little. So I will select or control select this and this and this and this and then I can I select all this so it won't affect this side, and then I change my brush size. Okay, 100, and when it smells, it's like going down a little bit and it's going up a little bit, I believe. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, like this. And let's see how it looks like. Hold on. Looks happy? Looks happy. Okay, happy enough. Alright, and then beside the eyes, also the mouth. Where's my mouth? I mean, his mouth. Its mouth. Where are you? Oh, here. Okay, so when you smile, it like moves out a little bit. Um, uh, 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 moves out a little bit. It looks a little creepy. Let's see if it's how it looks like when mouth's open. A little creepy, but it's fine. Oh wait, maybe it should be like this. Yeah. Yeah, how about it's close? Good. Cool. Hey, acceptable. There. Copy and paste and horizontal flip. Hey, it's smile. It's smile. Smile. Looks like a little weird, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Okay. We finished our mouth. Finally, we're going to the head part. Okay, before that, let's add the mesh group. Here's you can see a lot of things here. Where the part we'll only talk about is composite, which you can change a group of layers opacity, and simple fixed it's not a group, it's just simple fixed camera. You can it's only useful when you want to like export a animation or a picture. And mesh group is for you can deform a bunch of a bunch of layers together. Okay, we're add a one mesh group called it eyes. And then we drag all the included here. And then recalculate erosion. Okay, recalculate. Okay, down. And then we add mesh. You can see all the layers here, and I'll use this tool. And remember to cover all the parts. The mesh might be included, so it will like it can function normally. It will only affect the inside part. So if some parts outside, it will have some thing really normal things will happen. Okay. Okay, I think we need more points here. Uh, hold on, hold on. Okay, enough. Okay, apply. Save. Apply away. You can also take screenshots. And you can like make a little. Oh wait, this one. Oh, I didn't notice, but should we move that in the front? Yeah, let's make it at the front. Okay, so it's 9 now. Oh no, even better. Why don't we like make it like a layer here? Make it only when it's like only when it's up it will move to the front. When it's down, it's at the original position. Okay, negative 9. It's at the front. Here, 0. All right, here and here we are. Ooh, ooh. And about the other? Okay. I mean, if this work. Oh, and then here, view, save screenshot, and give it an N. And save. It'll like hold a little bit. Okay. Also, this just reset the background color, so change it back, and then let me see. Okay, where is the screenshot here? You can see it's a screenshot. Head rotation. Let me close the front one and close eyes temporarily and the mouth temporarily as well. Okay. That's okay. Okay, we can use the mirror autofill if there's only like deform. You can also choose the node here, set from mirror horizontal, and it should fit perfectly. That good enough? I don't really care. Okay, that's okay. Eyes and eyes. Here we go. Here we go. And I recommend you to do so when they are closed. It should be okay. Okay. Alright, the mouth part. There are only 2 parts, so I will not. Okay, we still add one mesh group for that. You can add it when you're adding your parameter. Mesh group. And then we drag it to here. Whoops, where did it go? Oh, here. And then we drag it here and here, and and then we give it something like this. Give it a couple points here, and I will move it down a little bit so it can cover all the range, no matter it's open or closed. Apply, and then I can edit here 900. Uh, yeah, yeah, why not? Why not? Oh, they're all in the group. When it moves up, yeah. And when it moves down. And when it moves down, I would like it to scale a little bit. 0.7. Looks good. And then move down. Is that how that's spelled? I don't know. It's okay. Earring or okay. And then recalculate origin. It's a little dramatic, but it's okay. Alright, and then I will say I finished this part, and the next part we're doing is a little easier, called head roll. So you just choose your head and you rotate. Next part we're talking about uh head up, down, and left, right. We just call it head as Y. I just call it head as Y. You can call it whatever you want. Simple fixes. I will add one parameter for. I will add two parameters for to deform and one layer, and one movement, and one for the movement along x-axis and the other for along y-axis. Since it's 2D, so there will only be two axes, so there will be two vertices for that to combine to and to apply to all the, so you can apply to all the vectors that exist in one 2D planet. And okay, and let me duplicate it, and this is Y, and save, and then we select this one layer to deform along the x-axis, and and so personally I will when it moves to the right, I will drag it like this and try not to move the root here, move to like this when it swing to the right. And oh, still moves a little bit long, but it's okay. And when it moves to the left, why not we just select this bunch of points? It is a little too. Hey, what do you think? I think it's pretty decent. Just move a little more. Okay, and then along the y-axis, when it moves up, like I will shrink it a little bit, and when it moves down, I will like just drag it down. And then, okay, we finish this, and then find the front layer, this layer, we add the simple fixes. Give it a good name you can recognize. Hold on. Save, and then add another one. Shows this is okay, and because beside this one and this one, well, I deformed this for like the way I'm making this is using deform, so it will not moving. So we have to edit manually. I'll select this too, and okay, let me first move it to a place I would like it to be. Here and here. When it moves up, here goes down, down goes left, right, and up here. Just some adjusting here, and oh, why does it look like that? Why suddenly everything is buggy? Alright, anyway, I don't care. Okay, so you can see it's moving right now, and then here from I'll start with the X. We select the X one here, and then here we can see some basic transform. Don't care about it. And if you find that it's like okay, I will drag it. Okay, I will assign it first so I can tell you. So you drag your parameters here, and then personally I would, for a long axis I would change the setting to this and give it some the damping. Okay, damping is ability of a object that a vibrating object, the ability of a vibrating object return to its natural state. Okay, so I will make it like huge first to show you what it means. So if you have a very high damping, it will look like this, and if you have low damping, it will look like this. And you know what I mean? You know. And here you can change the output scale as well. And I think a higher damping makes more sense. Ooh, look, it's moving. And you can also change your gravity scale. Like and so it looks like it's Mars or something. And if you find that your and as soon as you assign it, you can no longer drag it. But however, if you want the initial state not in the middle, you can rotate it. You can rotate it so the initial state will be not in the middle. Okay, save, and let's add another one. It's Y along the Y-axis. Okay, so I select the Y one, and assign, and I will change it to like this, so it's like a little like this, and then to YX, and I make it oh, by the way, this one's XY. I will make it output a little bigger damping and gravity a little smaller. And let's see how it looks like. Okay, it's moving. Okay, we need higher damping. Actually, I think it might move a little too much, but that's fine. And I'm just here to show you how it works. Okay, rename. And okay, let me check if I'm still recording. Yes, I am. Alright, and then I'll give it a color as always. Color, uh, color, purple. What do you think about purple? Okay, green. Alright then, and then theoretically, the hair here. Oh wait, I'm lazy, so I gonna put this one's white also along this axis. So here I also add this. Remove that. Move down. Okay, now it should move together. And here I am lazy, so they're all gonna move together, so I don't have to add a new one. Let me reopen this to see if this. Okay, let me grab it here first, and yeah, I gotta restart. Alright, anyway, we're adding a new one here. Oh god, it's Jesus. It's gonna revive. Co-hearing appear. Oh no. The R. They're taking over the R. And so the first state is it exists, and at the second state it's not. So we turn the opacity down and check if this one is true. And then because the one that's light I made for that is here, so I'll move it down as well. So hold shifts here, and here's 0. So it'll like it can go down, and then this one is down and I'll flip, so the default will be no earring. I re-import this layer, so it looks. I hope that fixes it. I think so. Okay, so we're talking about a little animation. Okay, not this. Okay, so let me change the background color. I can't really see through it. So if you want to export a animation, you can see here view, and no, yeah, hold on, file, export. If your video mark is gray, you have to download the FFmpeg. And if you're a window user, okay, let me take out this note. And if you're a window user, you can like hold on, how can I scale this? You can use there's a CMD. There's a command for that. You can just look for it anywhere. Alright, anyway, go download FFmpeg if you're if this button is great. Okay, if you want to export uh an animation or a specific picture, you have to add a camera. Okay, so here we have a camera. You can also like give it some movement using parameter, but and I'm doing that now. Okay, we're doing it now. Here are some basic. You can also scale it. However, if you do scale, the output will be scaled as well. So I'm not doing that, and I add a one D parameter here and move the camera or something. Right, and then we can move our camera, and let's go to the animation list and open the timeline here. Whoa, why is it so low? Hold on. Wait, oh here. Okay, so first animation list, we add one animation. I'll call it and the frame rate, and that's it. Okay, create. And you can see nothing here because we haven't add like anything here. So the first thing I would like to add is the first. Oh, you can like use your arrow keys on your keyboard to move it a little bit, and 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 then just like a skill and something. I'm not quite sure yet. Okay, let's add one. So at the first shot, I would like this to be open and like around here, it's then it's then make it close, and here we make it open, and you can see the key is added. And here you can also change the interpolation mode as well. We're not going to do that here. Okay, and you can see it's looping. All right, and then also you can like let's add some movement here, head roll. Hold on. Add, add, and add. Um, hold on. Hold on. And then smile. Hold on. Here, before that, we need something like uh, it's like right, default here, and then here we make it like smile. Okay, let's see how it looks like. And anyway, it's animation now. We have an animation now, and then we can also change hold on, let's go back here to see where it is now. Um uh you know what, that's resize it. uh and then yeah, all right, and then go back here. Okay, go back here and go to this animation, and the default we set it here, and here we set it here, and then here and here. I just adding random stuff. All right, and if you want to export it, click the video and give it a name. What should we name it? 1, and then you can is hold on. I forgot. You can't see if I capture it like this. Hold on. Um. Uh. This is. Oh. Hey. Did you see that? Okay. Okay. Now we can like export a video and give it a name. -1. You can save it as video. AVI WebM video PNG sequence or file and I just choose MP4 save, and you can choose how many times the animation should loop. Okay, we will increase it to like 6, and because it's long allow trans I don't really know what this will do, and this is the only camera we have right now, and you can also choose the animation if you had multiple, and I just choose a just make it choose automatically because I don't really know what all these do. Ooh, Microsoft. Eh, and then just export and just wait for it. Sometimes there will be something like flash or something happening at the background or something. But okay, close. And then let's see how's the outcome. Okay, you might have to wait for a second, but here, okay. We're exported into Puppet here finally. Save it to IMP file and change your resolution so it includes all the stuff. And then there's something you can also add here. I just don't care, so you can change the padding a little as you like and export. What's exported? Okay, now finally. Okay, so first we open the model file and go to the place we save it. Oh god, where did I save it? Here. Open. And you can see it's not moving because I haven't set the tracking yet. So hold on. I have to check how it. Okay, never mind. It's not blocking a view. Right. So here you have some. It looks terrible, but it's okay. Here you can change the background color as you like. You can also just input the color code. And wait, what's it? Oh no. Okay, I change it back. Okay. Alright, and here's an adjustment mode. Just hold your left click and drag and hold your left click and use your middle mouse button to zoom out. You can also zoom out use it. Oh god. Okay. And then here, lightning. You can have some lightning and looks sick. And here's the camera tracking. Before you start calibrating, I think you start setting your tracking. You have to. I recommend you to calibrate first. So you can select the device you want to use, and here you if I click this, I'll dox myself, so I won't. And here's tracking the FPS target, and I haven't I haven't tried this, so figure it out yourself and calibrate. Okay, finish. And here you can see all the turning. You can also do some micro adjusting, a little adjusting so that the input and the sensitivity about then. And microphone. microphone, and it controls, like you can it has like volume, and it can recognize like the vowels you use, and here's a you can calibrate it like ah, and here we have ah and e and something else. You just calibrate it, and there will be some basic setting for you. If you also like control your parameters, like as I open, mouth open, and poker and furrow, like that. I don't really know what this do because I, I'll figure out sometime. And I haven't touched this since I'm not streamer. And mouse point tracker. And okay, well, we'll introduce more when we finish off here. Okay, so first, tracking, refresh, and then here you can see there's something here, and you can also type into find, and both mascot and brown up and down the works, and just choose whatever you like. And oh, by the way, you can see the raw values here. Yes, you can try to like moving around and see what parameter you would like to add, and yeah, and there's something that's not showing, like a microphone, like voice IWL1. Okay, I'm gonna show you that. Like here's the something like this. Like for example, I set it to so it will like it will show you when I say and that's all. Because the reason why it's only like twitching, because there's no setting, no damping here. We set it to 10, so when I say it's like a little slow. There, I can set it back to normal. Brown left. Oh, hold on. I tend to set it at around 3 only. Because when I'm moving, it will like twitching a little bit. I don't really like that. And 2. Alright, seems good. Save to file, so you don't have to reset the calibrate again. And hold on, what's that? Right. Okay. Sometimes I feel like it's a little unbalanced for some reason. I can set it bigger, so. Okay, save to file and blink left. You can see it's not close in fully for some reason. So personally, I'll set it like oh, like this and like this, and so it can close properly. I don't know I don't know why this works, but it works. So hold on, I think that this one is a little too sensitive for some reason. Uh, uh, you know what? I don't care. People rarely use their brows. What can I say? Oh, it's definitely not because I'm not calibrating, right? Alright. Anyway, you can also invert, so when my eye close and oh, okay. This is not the one that can be reversed. So save. And the right side we also do the same. and give it some little damping so it moves with some damping. No more twitching for that. And the parameters name here is I. You can see here is has some x here, so it's along the x-axis, ix, and left means left eye. So you can like -1, and you can have some little movement here. I tend to set it not the damping not that high because your eye can change very quick, and then the white one call IY, and for that I also you can just play set it to whatever you want. I think it's not that I wanted more dramatic, so I will set both this value up, so it's like more sensitive, I would say. And then little damping here also, and save to file. And here the IX for the right eye, although you might can see here, and give some little damping, and here also IY right, and this basically the same value, and your icon moving. Yeah. Okay, 2. Save to file. And mouth open. Just type in mouth open. Okay, it might seem a little slow because this is also being controlled by microphone here. You see, so if I turn it slow, it will like move more slower. So I will not put too much damping here. I'll increase this value so it's like my mouth can be open. Okay, and then poker. So the default setting is like this. It's a little okay. You know, maybe we add some little damping, and yeah, it's twitching a little bit, but it's fine. I don't know why it's twitching. So okay. So when I stop, it might recognize my mouse like narrow, so I will put this a little lower value here. Okay, so it looks more natural to me. Save to file and smile left. Just typing smile left. Okay, I'll put this value up a little bit so it's more sensitive. Put some damping. Okay. And smile right. Okay. Which one? Which one? I feel like I need some calibrate or yourself something. Okay. It'll be normal after we save the file. We add this X, so it's yawn. Add yawn. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Okay. It might not look too moving like a little I don't think this moves enough, so I will like increase the value here so it's more sensitive, and I will tend to give it a higher damping so it looks more normal to me. Alright then, and then head pitch. Alright, and then give it a damping. Okay. And save to file. And this is like I would say 80% of me of the VTuber's movement. I assume. Okay, I don't know. I know nothing about it. Okay, head roll. Up. Okay, for some reason head roll is inverse, so for some reason I don't really know why. Okay, maybe we should I put that more sensitive? Ah! A little creepy. Maybe 1.5 could if it's good enough. Oh, the damping. Save to file. Alright. And then head SY. The parameter's name here is and oh, this for X, so it's at left right. Oh god. Oh no, this just pulled out. Okay. We just decrease this. I forget to solve that to deal with that problem. So. Oh no. Okay, that's okay. Here I'm here just to show you how this works. Now to show you how to solve all the problems. And head up and down here. Woo. Two. Okay. Now you can see and make a shrink. 7. Wait, just don't move too much, I guess. Okay. And then oh, camera. Okay. This here will not be useful here. Although you can still see it here and you can play it, however sometimes it has some bugs or something. Yeah. Yet the last time I played it like this and it lags. I don't know why it works now. Alright, anyway. And this one, okay, let's see here. You can add a profile, and here's empty, and you can like set a key, let's say E, for earring, and choose a model feature. For some reason, why is it supported? Anyway, they're all just a name. You can just name it anyway. Let's just name it Halo. I mean, just choose one. It's just a variable's name, and then save, and then we can like found the Halo one. Halo here. So when I up press E, it appear, and 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 the damping we 8 might be good. Woo, and it works. It looks a little buggy though. Anyway, and I guess that's all. That's all for this. And okay, thank you for watching. And I hope you try it. It's really fun though. It's free. You can bring those to. You can download them with the USB and bring it anywhere. And kind of like testing the limits of your friend's computer, which is pretty funny.